Today we are going to see the continuation of the chapter Principles of Inheritance and Variation. This is part 8 of the chapter. So today we are going to cover mutation, pedigree analysis and genetic disorders. Also little bit we will study in this period. First, let us see what is meant by mutation. So, here mutation is a phenomenon when it results in the alternation of DNA sequences. Actually, mutation is sudden heritable change, and this sudden heritable change it can result in changes in the genotype and phenotype of the organism. If there is any change in the gene, it will automatically produce changes in the phenotype also. So here apart from recombination, so recombination is the method regularly occurring in an individual which is making variation. Here apart from recombination, mutation is the another phenomenon. It can produce variation in the DNA. If there is variation, it can produce phenotypical changes also. So it can be either a loss, that is deletion, or gain, insertion, that is, or duplication. So it can occur. Some part of a DNA can be lost, or some part can be added. So it can result in alternation in the alteration of the chromosomes. It can make changes in the chromosomes. So here mutation, what does it do? I already told you mutation means sudden, and that change is also heritable. When it is heritable means what? When it is inherited from one generation to other generation. So here when you see the alteration of chromosome, it can result in chromosomal abnormalities also. So the chromosome, normally the cancerous cells, in case of cancerous cells, this type of chromosomal abnormalities can be seen. So here when the change it occur in a single base pair, when it occurs in a single point, that you call that as point mutation. That is example is sickle cell anemia. Okay, so here when it makes a change, the deletion or insertion, when it makes no, when there is more change, so that when the more base pairs, when there is insertion of more DNA, or there can be mere deletion, so that results in frame shift mutation. So means entire frame of the DNA will be changed by means of addition of few base pairs or deletion of few base pairs. There can be changes. So that's why you call that as frame shift mutation. Point mutation, it occurs in a single point. Frame shift mutation, so it occurs in more places together, that is more base pairs. So that's why you call that as frame shift mutation. So here now let us see regarding pedigree analysis. So pedigree, what is the purpose of pedigree analysis? So if we want to observe trait, how is it being inherited for several generations in a family? If we want to analyze that, we can do pedigree analysis. So here the pedigree analysis of a particular trait, it can be any type of trait. Okay, it can be disease or it can be any phenotype. So when you observe that for in the family for some generations, you call that as pedigree analysis. What is the purpose? So here you can understand the inheritance of a particular trait. So for doing a pedigree analysis, we make some symbols. So here when you see the males, they are marked by the squares and the females are marked by circles. When we don't know whether the particular individual is male or female, then you mark them as in this shape, unspecified shape. Okay, diamond shape. The sex is unspecified. Okay, so if you are giving some other color, normally when the darkened circles or darkened squares, so it tells regarding the affected individuals. Okay, so if there is marriage between that particular male and female, then there will be some horizontal line joining this circle and the square. Okay, so when there is two lines are there, so then we can see that is with the relation is between the relatives. So that to mark that. And here the horizontal lines, it tells regarding the children for the, yeah, of the parents. Okay, so here once again in order of the birth it will be marked, so left to right. So first born individual will be towards left side, and the next will be towards the right side. Okay, the parents with the male, for example, when you observe this one, these two are parents, and the parents are having the child, male child, and the child is affected. Okay, so here males are marked by squares, and the females are marked by circles, and here the that is the red color what they have given dark and this square, that is the male child is affected. In case if you are putting the number inside, then what the unaffected, there is 5, number 5 given means 5 unaffected offspring. So 3, and accordingly the number is given. So by means of that we can find out, so how many offsprings are affected, how many offsprings are unaffected. Affected means it will be given in plain squares. Sorry, unaffected will be given in plain squares. Affected will be given in darkened squares or circles. By means of that easily we can find out. These are the different symbols used in human pedigree analysis. So on the basis of this, how the character is being inherited, that we will study in next class. So here simply we have studied how the pedigree analysis is made, and on the basis of pedigree analysis, how can we find out how the disease is dominant or recessive, how is it inherited, that we will study in next